and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Oh, hello. Hola. Welcome in. We're going to get you guys a nice message here. Let's see what's going on in the atmosphere in this current timeline, in this current state of beingness that we find ourselves in. How are you doing? How are you doing, fractal? Fractal of God. We are all fractals. Ooh, the night. Something is definitely coming in. Something is coming in for sure. We're going to find out what it is. What it is. What it is. Holy Spirit, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors. What energy, what message needs to come out at this time? What should we be aware of? The Chariot, things are moving forward. 133 on the timer. Somebody could also be leaving town. Wow, yeah, okay. Somebody's leaving. 6 of Swords. I feel like this is mentally and physically. Somebody changed their inner landscape, which in turn is changing their exterior. Or this is the exterior changing and then their mental state. So it's like somebody leaving home or somebody leaving a place and then mentally able to move away from a situation, not only physically but mentally. Because these are both movement cards. So what are they moving away from, Spirit? What are they moving? Whoa. King of Wands wanted to poke out. So it could be a fire sign. Somebody's moving away from some kind of change. Wheel of Fortune. Or for somebody, they might be tired of rolling with the punches. Somebody could have felt like they were always at the bottom of the wheel. Like, why does this always happen to me? Or why am I not seen for who I really am? So somebody's leaving because it's not working. It's not for them. And so your frequency could have elevated, could have risen and changed. And from that state, you can't actually stay with people that are in a lower consciousness or lower frequency. It almost pushes you guys away because like attracts like. Yeah, something's changing. What is changing, Spirit? What does this change have to do with healing? We have the Star. A lot of major arcana. I see somebody passing a lot of tests right now. The 7 Sisters have something to do with it. Somebody's like changing because they want to pour into themselves. Somebody is pouring into themselves. Somebody has been pouring into themselves. There's major cosmic healing. This is Aquarius. Oh. And with this Wheel of Fortune and the Star, it's almost like this change from the age of Aquarius is causing some people to have to move, change locations, change their mindset. change the way that they think. Because as you heal, people are going to start falling away. That's what happens. What energy are they going towards with this, from this Chariot and the Six of Swords? Like, what are they moving towards? So obviously they've left the situation. Wow, Ten of Cups. Somebody is moving towards their happiness. Like, not just getting a wish fulfillment, but a wish fulfillment and loving, truly feeling fulfilled and abundant, emotionally fulfilled. Wow. If this is you, if you resonate with this, you're making the right decision. It's like you're following your North Star. You're changing, you're healing old timelines, and you're being guided somewhere. You're being guided on your path towards that true, abundant happiness, what lights you up, what makes you feel appreciated, validated, a life with ease and flow. Can I have something else with this Ten of Cups, please? Something about 222 as well. Oh my God, who are you? Who are you? For one, please tell me. Please claim this. I want to know who this is. Because we have the Six of Wands coming out with the Ten of Cups on what you're moving towards. This is beautiful, guys. I don't think you understand how absolutely incredible this message is. Somebody is straight up being guided and moving straight towards their happiness and their victory, their success. Whether it's a personal victory or a public victory, being recognized, even if it's not here in the 3D, like fame-wise, I feel like in the spiritual realm, you're kicking butt. You're kicking butt, and you may not even realize it. I'm flabbergasted at this spread right now. Because somebody's changing, somebody's healing, somebody's moving away from the things that don't serve them, and they're moving straight into their happiness and victory. What are some challenges or obstacles that they might find on their way there that they should be aware of? Me too, please. Obstacles and challenges. Something's got to be let go of. Something needs to die. Probably a part of yourself, because you are healing. You're changing your mindset and your environment. So an old part of you is going to have to die. You're shedding an old skin. That is going to be it's in the challenge, an obstacle. And it's not easy. It's painful. It's emotional. It's back and forth. But when you're in a position to allow that part of you to go, just let it go. Leave it back behind where you had left. Love it. Love that part of yourself. Appreciate it for getting you to the point that you are at now. 8:44 on the timer. So what I'm getting here is you're a people pleaser, or you were, either or you probably still have a little bit of that tendency because you love to give. You know, your soul knows that there's an abundance in this world, so you just naturally want to give because you know that there's always going to be more. But what happens with being a people pleaser and doing that all the time is that we end up giving our own share. So it's like, oh, I have a cup of water, but it's yours. Now, if you have more than that cup, be my guest. Like, share as much as you want, equal give, equal take. But if you're giving and you're giving so much of your attention, your energy, your love, because that is a form of currency, then you're left with nothing. And I see somebody healing a part of themselves and changing for the better and leaving and stepping away from energies and situations that do not serve them and is not going to help them in their ascension and their soul's journey, and putting a depth to this part of yourself of always having to give and not appreciating your own worth, this is going to be a challenge for sure, with this being in the challenge position. But you have to make sure that you put that mask on yourself. Like in the airplane, you put it on yourself, then you're better able to assist others. It's the same concept. Self-love is so important, and pouring this energy back into ourselves so that we are in a state of mind, a state of being to help other people, you know, because we're well taken care of emotionally, financially, on all ends, the whole medicine wheel. Okay, let's get some advice. What is their advice, Spirit? What is their... Whoa. We have... What is up with all of these major arcanas, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So out of 10 cards, we have 6 of them are major arcana. Somebody is going through major shifts. It's like bringing a bunch of life lessons throughout your entire life in this lifetime and bringing them together to better understand it. And then it's going to bring an even bigger expansion to like a cosmic view of the patterns and situations that you've went through, as well as the universe. This is really crazy, guys, because we have the Lovers and we have the Hermit. Virgo energy, also Gemini energy. Scorpio energy is out here. Cancer energy. Aquarius. And then, of course, the fixed signs, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius again. Your advice is to take the path of soul searching and to continue looking into your own energies, continue diving into what you know to be true for you, your truth, nobody else's truth, okay? This is learning about your own soul, taking the path, the healing path with Archangel Raphael, and being discerning on what path you're going to take. Are you trying to appease everybody else in the world, or are you going to try to appease yourself and the God within you? This is your advice. Choose your path, and I feel like you're being guided to choose yourself. Be that investigator. Use this potent energy at this time to really dive deep, because you're being left breadcrumbs and signs on what you need to be researching, looking into. If it makes you feel uncomfortable, that's the direction you need to go. If there's any kind of resistance, any part of you that's like, no, you don't want to do that, that is your subconscious trying to protect you from something that it's a fear that isn't even real. False evidence appearing real is fear. False evidence appearing real. So it needs to be observed. It needs to be investigated so that you can bring it to light, so that it can be healed, because you are on this healing journey. You are letting go and shedding parts of yourself that no longer serve you, of like overgiving or even overtaking, either or. But this is really positive. I see somebody just going through a huge transformation right now. What's their outcome? What's a possible potential outcome? Soul family. 3 of Cups, celebration. Also King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you're going to end up running into like-minded individuals because you've changed your frequency and you've moved away from anything that was keeping you bogged down or questioning yourself and your beliefs. What else is with this 3 of Cups? Yeah, you're going to have you're going to have clear boundaries. The outcome is like, now you're going to be able to have like-minded individuals. You're going to find your tribe, basically, but you're going to know your boundaries. You're going to know where you stand and where you allow how people are to treat you. Now, you know where your boundaries need to be, what might have went wrong in the past of being this people pleaser. Because now you're the Queen of Swords. And you're like, you're using your sword and you're drawing the line in the sand. And you're like, these are my boundaries. This is what I'm comfortable with. This is what I'm not comfortable with. And the people that respect those boundaries are going to know that you respect yourself. Okay? Who are you, man? This is a big deal. This is a huge deal. Like, this is strides. This is huge leaps and bounds of growth and knowing oneself, knowing thyself, knowing what they will and will not put up with. A balance. Wow. It's not easy. It's not easy making those boundaries, especially when you just want to love and care for everybody. You know, it can be very difficult to turn that love in towards yourself when you're not used to it, when you've been so used to giving it out your entire life. But I see somebody overcoming that. Flow. I release the need to control every aspect of my life and surrender to the flow of the universe. Somebody is surrendering and going with the flow. And it's allowing this change, this healing, these breadcrumbs, this energy to just come to you with ease and grace. Letting go. I let go of old patterns and beliefs that no longer serve me, allowing space for new growth and transformation. That's all what this spread is about. Somebody letting go. We started off with the Chariot and the Six of Swords. You're letting go. You're becoming a whole new person. You're going with the flow. You could be seeing bees. Go with the flow and let go. Remember, this is your challenge of letting go of like overgiving. Beauty. I choose to see the beauty in my shadows as they offer a unique perspective and depth to my soul's journey. Yes, they do. That's why it needs to be revisited. You know, there is beauty in you wanting to give and share with others, but there also needs to be that boundary of you taking care of yourself and making sure that all of your needs and stuff are met. Love it. Love it. Get a couple of these and then we will get a, what do we want to use? Messages from the mermaids, maybe? Facing my shadow removes darkness from the world. It's talking a lot about you knowing your shadow and overcoming it. Because when you overcome your own darkness, it actually ripples out. You might not be able to see it, but it does. And as you move through the world, everybody you touch, you know, with tuning forks, you can hit one and bring it over to the other, and it's going to resonate with it. It's going to sync up, and you are the same. If you're at a high frequency, if you're keeping yourself in a loving frequency, then that emanates to other people. Even when other people are like, oh, wow, like that's her boundary and this is what she's comfortable with and that's what she's not comfortable with. It's not them being like, I know some people be like, oh, you're so selfish, or like, I can't believe you wouldn't let me do that. And it's like, if I'm uncomfortable with it and you still push it after I've clearly told you I'm not comfortable with it, that person does not respect your feelings. They don't respect you, and they don't deserve your energy or your grace, or like, everybody deserves grace. And it's about just handling the situation with grace. You know, not giving them any of your, don't give them a reaction, don't give them your emotions, just log it within yourself, be aware of how you're feeling and what they're doing, and then act appropriately. Okay? I see somebody that's just moving forward and passing like every single test. So, all right, give me one from here. We're going to close it out. Thank you. Life area, personal and spiritual growth. There's like theme cards in here. So this has to do with your personal and spiritual growth. Be present. Oh my God, I saw this too. You are ungrounded and spending too much time in your head. Something has caused you to retreat to your mind. It's time to bring consciousness to it so it can resolve it and start living life more fully again. I feel like this is the path that you're on. Learning to be fully present. Don't get too much in your head. I don't see you doing that though. I think this is just a reminder to stay present because you're going through personal and spiritual growth at this time. So congratulations. I see you winning, being victorious, working yourself or making your way to true happiness and victory and finding like-minded individuals like yourself and just shedding skin. So congratulations. You're doing a great job. I love this reading for you. And until next time, guys, I love you. The universe loves you. And everything is working out for your best and your highest good. Until next time, peace.